Long-distance runners are interesting people. Ask a runner about why they run, and they will give you the weirdest reasons, like I'm about to do in this video. Some people run to burn calories, run a certain distance, or complete a certain time goal. While these are all great reasons to run, the temporary nature of these sorts of reasons to run leaves the runner to feel empty after the completion of the goal. Without what some would call a forever reason, running is just a simple activity and task to complete every day. So, I will attempt to put into words the very core of what running means to me and why I love it so much. And even if I am unsuccessful, I still will have tried. Additionally, I want to say that running might not be something that everyone does religiously like I do, but everyone has at least one experience with running, even if it was on your school playground. So everyone can, in some small way, relate to the things in this video. However, for anyone that takes joy from running a good set of 800 repeats, I expect that the things I say will resonate with you at the very bottom of your existence. So, here's my love letter to running. Dear running, you are both my greatest enemy and greatest friend, my greatest fears and what brings me the most courage. You are my greatest enemy, running, because you know where to strike. When I am not paying attention to you, you know how to strike me so that I feel your criticism in the deepest part of myself. Running, you show me my greatest faults and weaknesses, and you exploit them to make me more aware of them than I already am. This type of criticism only comes when someone or something understands the very essence of your character and how to exploit it. If I am deficient in aerobic fitness running, you would drop me to my knees before I get through a tempo workout. If I am deficient in speed, you will prove to me that I can't finish a race how I want to. Running, the worst thing that you point out to me is that I will always be worse than what my potential says I can be. Even if I say I can't only one time to myself running, you will use my thought of weakness to stab, twist, and kill what could be. Running, you are my greatest enemy because you understand me better than anyone else could. Running, you are my greatest friend because you provide me consolation, understanding, and peace with myself. When I am at my lowest, you will always be there to give me time to understand my thoughts. Even if it takes 10 miles, you are patient and willing to listen to my outcries. Furthermore, if I don't have a problem figured out with you after 10 miles, I know that it is a real problem that requires much more thought. You console me with your quiet, calm, and strong nature. The synchronization of my feet tapping the ground at 180 beats per minute and the air traveling into and out of my lungs brings me into a state of meditative peace. Without your friendship running, I would not have ever discovered the joys of becoming something bigger than I am. You introduced me to your other friends too, and your friends have also become some of my greatest friends. You are my greatest friend running because you know how to help me. You are my greatest fears running because I still do not understand you, even when I try my hardest to understand you. The fear of the unknown is apparent in almost everyone on earth, for we do not know what we do not know. Running, you are unknown to me. For all the times that I have tried to understand you, and for all the times that I have thought I understood you, you break my understanding one more time. Running, you are my worst fears because I am powerless to you. Sometimes I feel as if you treat me as your ultimate victim. You cripple me at the most unforgiving times, and it seems that you hold the position of judge, jury, and executioner all the time. You are what I fear running because I am powerless to you. Running, you continue to teach me true courage and virtue, and you have taught me everything I have ever known about anything of real importance. As Henry David Thoreau once wrote, I went into the woods because I wished to live deliberately, to front only the essential facts of life and see if I could not learn what it had to teach, and not, when I came to die, discover that I had not lived. I did not wish to live what was not life. I wanted to live deep and suck out all the marrow of life, to live so sturdily and Spartan-like as to put to rout all that was not life, to cut a broad swath and shave close, to drive life into a corner and reduce it to its lowest terms. When I read this for the first time, I knew that you, running, were my path to live deliberately. You provide me with the outlet to live to my greatest potential. Without your beckoning, I would have never been willing to drive myself into a corner and examine the very essence of my character. Running, the thing that you are, gives me a chance to live in the details of life itself and to not pass over the greatest blessings of life. You are the microscope to the cells of what life is. If I had not found you running, I do not know who I would be. Loving you, running, I suppose is a lot like loving your torturer. When I run, I appreciate normal things like eating, sleeping, and reading much more than if I didn't run. But if what caused me to appreciate those things more was the addition of pain, then is that addition of pain worth it? In my experience, that answer is yes. For, in fact, running, even if you are pain, you are not needless pain. You have a purpose, running, and the pain that you are so eager to hand out to me teaches me how to handle the really real pain and suffering that life will inevitably bring me later in life. To love you, running, is to embrace how bad you hurt, and furthermore to understand that this hurt is necessary for self-actualization. I love you, running, because you make me a better person. In total, I've spent more than 8 years with you, running, and in that time, you have shown me what it means to be grateful for the people around me, proud for my own accomplishments, disappointed for my unwillingness to drain myself, angry because I know I could have done better, but ultimately happy with who I have become. I will always love you, running, unconditionally. Even if you know where to strike me to inflict the most personal pain, I will still love you. Even if you represent my worst fears, I will still love you. Running, because you are a part of me, I love you. Here's to many more years with you, Colton.